Hello there guys, welcome back to a short online tutorial. Today we're based in Adobe Illustrator and it's Jack from Blue Sky Graphics. What I would like to do today is show you how to create this 3D groovy text effect within Adobe Illustrator. As you can see, it looks really realistic and very 3D, and all you need to do is just follow a simple process that I will show you to create such effects. And then what I'd like you to do is go and create some amazing stuff within your own graphic design life and be amazing. Okay, the question should be, how do we create such effects? Okay, what I'm going to do now with my selection tool, I'm just going to select it and remove it by pressing backspace. And I have my artboard here already. Let's close some of these windows down here. Wonderful. Okay, so we have our artboard here, and what I've done is created a background using the rectangle tool and created this nice sort of paley orangey kind of color. On the left-hand side here, what I've also done is pre-prepared our typography. So what I did was use the typography tool here to create our type. Okay, at the moment, what we need to do now is we need to make this text editable, okay? We need to make sure that we're able to edit it and change it and whatever, right? Okay, so the process for you, what you'd need to do is create outlines. So just have it selected and you can go right-click and create outlines. Wonderful. Just going to use my alignment tool situated up here just to get the alignment perfect like so. Okay. I'm going to change the color of this text. I'm going to go for a sort of a nice light blue color. So I'm going to use one of our swatches here. Probably a lighter one would be nice there, like so. Wonderful. Now what we have to do is start to create the 3D-ness, the 3D look, okay? So with it selected, what I'm now going to do is come to Effect, 3D and Materials. As you can see, there are many options there for me to use. The first one that I would like to use is Inflate. Now, sometimes, guys, what you'll notice, this tool may take a few minutes to work itself out and get going. Okay, it's very, very normal. Okay, but as you can see there, we've already got the 3D look starting to happen. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just give us a little bit of a rotation myself here. So I'm going to come there manually and give it a little rotation like so on each axis. Wonderful. Obviously, you can come through here, manipulate it yourself, but I wanted to do it manually myself. I'm just going to come to our materials option up here, and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here, and I'm just going to take that roughness down there, bring up the metallic look. I really want to sort of bring up a sort of a real metallic-y kind of look to typography, and as you can see, that sort of light reflection, metallic-y look is coming through there. Okay. With our lighting option here, what I'm going to do now is just maybe manipulate the height just a tad like so, just so we can get that shine a bit brighter. Fantastic. And what we need to do is create some shadowing effect. All right. Let's come down to the bottom here and we have our shadowing option. So let's turn that on. Fabulous. And I'm just going to go increase the distance from the object here a little bit and just increase our shadow bound so we can see the whole shadow like so. Okay, maybe bring that in a little bit more like so. Okay, guys, as you can see, we're really getting there now. Now, what I'd like to do is render our image here, our design. So I'm going to come to our option up here. Let's make sure we turn our ray tracing on, quality at low, and I'm going to say render. Now, what you may find, guys, is when you render, it may take a few minutes for the laptop to render. The reason being is you're asking a lot of your laptop and you're asking a lot of Illustrator, okay? All I say to you is bear with it. The reason is the results are fabulous. They really bring the realistic look through with the shadows, with the lighting on the reflection due to us increasing the metallic look. It's really, really important that you do this. If you don't, the shadowing may look a little bit fake, for instance, a little bit blurry. So I always highly recommend you to render afterwards. As you can see, it takes a bit of time, but the results are pretty impressive. Okay, I'm just going to expand this now. So I'm just going to have that still selected and we're going to come to Object and expand the experience. Wow, look how realistic and real that looks. Let's add a few stars. So I'm going to come through and use our star tool here. And I'm going to create my first star like so. Wonderful. I'm going to use my lasso tool, make a selection around those inner anchor points. Go back to my direct selection tool. And let me just quickly just maximize those like so. Okay. Now with that, what I'd like to do is just change the color quickly. Shall we go for a nice yellow? I think that will work nicely. Okay, and we're going to have that selected, same sort of elements that we're going to do now. We're going to come to our 3D and material options. We have our object here, and we're going to say inflate. Wonderful. Yeah, again, let's give this a little bit of a rotation. So probably that there, we're doing nicely. What else we're going to do is we're going to come through our materials yet again. Let's bring up that metallic look. Let's bring the roughness down. Let's bring up the metallic look here. Wonderful. Let's come to our lighting, manipulate the height option here. Add some shadows. Distance from the object here, like so. Wonderful. And yet again, I would highly recommend you to turn on your ray tracing and render. Okay. And what you'll find is it's a lot quicker when you have smaller objects. Yeah, again, I'm going to come to expand an object and expand this appearance. Wonderful. And what I'm probably going to do now is let me lock this object here, have it selected, object, lock selection, or as you can see, the shortcut is Command 2. Wonderful. Now I can take this here. Let's give this a little bit of a rotation. Wonderful. Using the shortcut option on a Mac or Alt on Windows, I'm going to duplicate up here. Let me stick another one down here also as well. And there you have it, guys. That's how you create that 3D groovy text effect within Adobe Illustrator. If you're interested in finding out more about the school, please take a look at our website at blueskygraphics.co.uk. Also, as well, take a look at our Instagram at blueskygraphicsuk. There's some really interesting information on there and some really cool designs by our very talented students. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time.